Guten Tag, hello! Welcome to my virtual classroom. If you don't know already, my name is Miss Kathleen. Today we are going to be pressing flowers. So this activity is great for any age, but if you are in second grade or below, I would recommend you seek help from an adult. Speaking of adults, these are the Louisiana State Standards that we will be going over for this lesson. Now let's get into the lesson. So your first material will be flowers, but wait, don't pick the ones that somebody has planted. The best ones to pick are small ones, like the wildflowers. Let's also get some of these. It's got little leaves on them. These are also like small flower bits. And just grab some. Small yellow one, and maybe some leaves. Another yellow one. Let's grab some clovers for good measure. And another kind of leaf. So for this tutorial, you'll need your flowers that you picked, some either scratch paper or newspaper. You can use a napkin if you want to, and you'll need a heavy book. Let's get started. Alright, first thing you want to do is you lay your paper out. If you have regular like writing paper, I would recommend using 2 layers, just on top of each other. So now you're just going to do placements of flowers. So whichever way you place them down is how it will look like when they are pressed. So right here, for example, I'm pressing down these leaves because I want them to be flared out when it's finished. I'm just going to press lightly down on all the other ones. And for example, for this one, I'm going to be pressing it like this because I want it to be pressed down like this. Very important to know, if you want to do this, you should probably separate your flowers so that they do not overlap when you're pressing them. Alright, I've got one down. Since my book is not that wide across, what I'm going to do is fold this paper over so that it can be sandwiched in between, making sure that my flowers and foliage on the other side are not in the crease. So let me just scoot that over, closing it, and then I will be putting it inside of the book. I'm going to put it towards the bottom so that the weight of the rest of the book can fold on top of it. If you have a lot of flowers and foliage, like I have extra here, you can double up and putting them in the book. So I'm going to do that right now. So for this one, I want you to see this flower has some petals inside of it, but I want the petals to bend backwards when they are pressed. So what I'm going to do is just gently push some of the petals down and then press them down so that they stay in place. So that when they are pressed, you can see the insides of it. And I'll show you what that looks like. So the last step is to leave your book in a corner somewhere where you won't trip on or it won't be in the way of anything, because you will need to leave this here for about a week. And you do want to stack more books or heavyweight objects on top of it so that it can press all the way down. With some TV magic, I already pressed some flowers in this book, this textbook, so I'm going to take them out and show you what they look like. So here are some other pressed flowers that I've done already. As you can see, they're actually very flat. Do you see? So this is what your flowers should look like. And there you have it, your beautifully pressed flowers. Now, what to do with your flowers? Some ideas are to make a bookmark with some tape and scissors, tape them to a card to give it to someone, or make a keychain. The world is your oyster. Get creative. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. Also, let me know what you decide to make with your flowers. So I hope you had fun creating with me. See you in the next video. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.